Oh, we're live?
Well, we're semi-live. Now we're fully live. Welcome, friends. This is, what show is this? On the Tabletop, Season 3, Corsairport, Episode 13. If you've skipped past the Left 4 Dead sessions, you probably made a wise choice. I was having trouble balancing the audio. I now feel like I have mastered audio rebalancing. That said, I have rebalanced all of the audio, so if there are audio issues tonight, please let me know. I will need to fix them live before they get too out of hand. This might not be a full session because I'm exhausted. And I forget how to do the thing where we follow when Connor's drawing. I don't actually remember how to play D&D. This is the first time I've played in literally like months.
I got you, AP. I'm here.
No, I am very worried about that. I don't think that you're a good role model to go to in this particular regard. So I don't remember where we left off. We're going to take it very slow tonight, guys. There will almost certainly be mistakes. If you jump from the last episode to this episode, things will probably have been forgotten at some point. Second, we need to talk about the incident. I'm speaking, of course, of that thing that has affected all of us. Mick has a mustache now. We went from Mick no mustache to Mick full mustache.
Mick was also the only non-bearded male on the stream, I think.
That's true. That's true.
This morning I found a white hair in my mustache, so I'm feeling old today.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
Wait till you get him downstairs, then it's a wake-up call.
Oh.
Thanks for that, bud.
Well,
have you ever seen?
I've had
the
3
show
in my
called,
beard for like 2 or 3 years now, but yeah.
Have you ever seen the show called Trial and Error?
No.
It is
whatever you're about to say. I
the
probably don't want to hear it.
greatest show I've ever seen, and that's a quote from that show, and it's fantastic. Everything about that show is amazing.
What else do I have to say? You may know that there's ongoing trouble around the world right now. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, congratulations. For the rest of us, just know that YouTube gets very angry when we mention certain keywords. So I'd like you to simply refer to it, if you must, as the incident. Don't use any other words besides the incident, because that will upset YouTube. YouTube doesn't care about incident. It does care about other words, which you should not use.
like Diamond Publishing. What is going on? You guys know that it got...
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Right? Like, is that going to fuck up Hollow? Like, that's my concern. I don't care about anything else, but how does this impact me and
yes, it will
my
fuck up Hollow.
I mean, like, I was supposed to solicit next month. No, I'm not going to solicit next month.
Wait, so what happened with Diamond?
Can someone start me from the beginning of this conversation?
I will try. As you know, I'm always an expert at explaining things, but...
No.
So basically, Diamond distributes all the comics to all the comic book stores in the U.S. and some other places, and
Sure.
And so they have an effective monopoly on the industry. And so they, as of yesterday, they released an announcement that they will no longer be distributing comics for an uncertain amount of time
because of the incident.
And what that means basically is that it's really, really bad news for a lot of your local comic book store. So if you are the kind of person that goes to your local comic book store, please, if they are still open or if they will be open in the near future, I suggest you try and support them any way you can, just because
yes,
but going through
while
a really
Connor
rough
is
time.
saying that, I would strongly urge you, as we are all affected by the incident, don't go to your fucking local comic book store right now. Call in order. Don't listen to what Connor's saying, because Connor's apparently a fucking idiot. Don't go to your local comic book store. Make a pre-order. Call them. Don't go there now. Now is a bad time unless you're wearing a hazmat suit.
I mean, I think I'm going tomorrow. I got some White Ash from Scout Comics, issues 2 and 3, waiting for me in my pull box at the store.
God.
Well, see, the fact is that stores will close at a certain point. So at that point, obviously, I assume people aren't going to go. But
Correct.
when they reopen,
they're closing because they don't want people to go. Also, because they're running out of business. Because people shouldn't be going anywhere because of the incident.
the point is, these places, your favorite local comic book store might close because of this whole thing. So just be aware of the risk that poses to them, as well as, of course, to some of the publishers in the industry.
I believe that as a result of the incident, many businesses require bolstering, but also I believe that you could kill people doing this, so don't do it.
You know what? It's capitalism or people, and capitalism has to win here, because without capitalism, who are we as a people?
Somehow I knew that was going to be your stance on this. I knew that you would bring that sarcastic irony.
Sarcastic irony?
I'm going to be honest. I have not been to many comic book stores, but the ones I have been to, I have not been bolstered with confidence over the level of cleanliness that they display.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
certainly
fair.
I've seen stores like that. That's for sure. I mean, look, not all local comic book stores are the greatest places on earth, but I mean, you know,
I think we can say without equivocation or
whatever you're about to say is going to be a
nuance,
blatant lie.
is
We
that
already know.
all comic book stores, just as a general rule, are filthy, nasty, cave-like cesspits that only the strong, cis, white, heterosexual, sheltered male can survive in.
okay.
Don't you agree, Connor, with that generalization?
I'm not even going to touch that one. Let's just move on.
I've been holding on to this for since the last episode, one day after the last episode of the D&D part of the show, so that's a really long time. There's a manga artist that I read regularly. His name is Bochi. He does Dr. Stone and several other series you might have heard of. He posted on I think it's just they go to the top 20 selling artists at the moment and are like, what's your one sentence for this month? And his was, I was looking at Act Age and realized that I've been drawing females wrong my entire life. And the very next comment was from the Act Age author, who said, anytime I don't know how to draw human physiology, I go and look at Bochi's Dr. Stone. But let's be clear here. He actually does not know how to draw a human female face to save his life. They are all very bad. Every other part of his manga and the story is excellent, but the human female face in his manga...
All right,
I don't think he's ever seen a woman in real life before.
Because I'm intensely curious.
Just so you know, rather than read Dr. Stone, although you can read Dr. Stone and it's amazing, it has been made into an anime, and they have, I believe, said that the second season is going to get fully funded. So you can watch Dr. Stone rather than...
So the Dr. Stone human female face is the one that's bad?
Yes. Act Age has some incredible face work.
I will probably neither read nor watch. I just want to see what these human female faces look like.
I will find you an example of Kohaku and several of the others. Faces. It's a top Google search result. Oh, all right. Good luck with that. You'll find something, I'm sure. What else do I have? I don't know.
What's wrong with these faces? They
Oh,
just
the
look
eyes are so far apart.
They're very anime to me. Is that wrong?
Oh no. You'd have to read it to realize it. But yeah, very often there'll be a female face, and you're just like, is that a human?
I see this.
I googled it.
Suika?
Yeah,
The
Suika.
guys'
Yeah.
faces are
Suika is
normal,
weird.
and then the girls' faces, their eyes are
Yes.
super far apart.
Cotton knows what I'm talking about. Thank you, Cotton. I'm
Well,
glad.
I see the distance.
What are you drawing here, Connor? Now I'm confused.
I mean, it was meant to be initially like a chibi version of
I mean,
what's her face? But then I don't know, it didn't really turn into that. And then
I feel like you're drawing a really buff version of Link from Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
But what I want to know about is this guy at the top who's got sideburns and a fluff of hair, but is otherwise bald.
That is Daigoro. I've been watching Lone Wolf and Cub the movies again and reading the manga. I've been watching Lone Wolf and Cub the manga, watching the movies and then reading the manga again. And that's Daigoro, who is the cub of the Lone Wolf and Cub, titular Lone Wolf.
Oh, you're saying Lone Wolf and Cub.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. I heard Lone Wolf and Cub,
and
I was like, everyone else appeared to hear what you were saying, and I was like, am I the only one that doesn't understand what Connor's saying? No one else is reacting?
Yeah, I got it.
Most people just don't react anyway. That's the default stance. And
No, I actually heard it correct too. So
okay.
I heard Wolf and Cub.
Lone Wolf and Cub?
Okay.
Wolf and Cub.
I mean, I suppose I could slow down.
Mick, the audience
Some
agrees
of
with
us
me as
need
well
that, yeah.
about Dr. Stone. Let's go look at what Mick's drawing right now. Nothing. He's not doing anything.
Nothing. Yeah, I just have scribbles up.
There's literally nothing there. Oh, now we got some scribbles.
Yeah. Various levels of scribbles.
We'll hop back
It's been
over
a
to
while
Connor.
since I've drawn. I don't get a lot of time to just sit at home and, not do anything anymore because of the incident.
All right.
It's all right to be anime ignorant, Rob.
I am completely anime ignorant.
Fine. Okay, let's just take it around the table now and do intros. Not only has it been a while since I've done a D&D stream, I actually haven't done that many tabletop RPG streams since the last show.
It's been quiet.
Oh, it's been a thing.
I feel real bad because a lot of us were me.
Well, allow me to say this, friends. If you haven't heard, I have a new show called Battletech Oath of Menesteel, and it's fucking amazing, and everybody loves it. So go watch that. And I'm trying to get Connor to do some Battletech art for me of some real weird stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Don't talk about it, because Cotton is involved. So
okay. I don't know exactly what that means, but
I mean, it's for the show that Cotton's on. I don't want you to spoil the storyline that I have set up, man.
I see.
Because if you mention that thing, then she's gonna be like, "Oh, so that thing will be, like."
I have no frame of reference for any of what he said, but I understood what he was saying.
Thank you. I'm the exact opposite of Connor.
Right.
Unskilled.
You just love generalizations.
Easily understood. Love generalizations. Won't nitpick with you. Connor, why don't we just go ahead and do your intro now?
Sure. So my name is Connor Hughes. You can check me out at twitch.tv/Connor Hughes, where I'm streaming White Ash comics all day, every day. I mean, not all day, but that's where the nitpicking side of me comes in there.
You even nitpick yourself.
Wow. I don't even know what to say about this, Connor.
Currently, it's on Kickstarter. If you guys want to check it out,
and it's doing amazing.
It's doing amazingly. Yeah, we're really happy with how it's doing. So it's for Chapter 5, which is the new 40-page issue of the book. So yeah, please check it out. Other than that, that I've been watching Lone Wolf and Cub, which has been fantastic. I really love that series, and it's been nice to get back to it after so long of having not read it. Has anyone else read that book, read series? Nope. AP?
Nope.
No? Okay. Fair enough. Rob, what's going on with you?
Hey everyone, I'm robSHEPart. Not much to say, but I'm back to streaming once in a while, so I will be streaming tonight, working on some map assets for my game world or my world building. Other than that, I draw D&D monsters, creatures, characters, all kinds of cool fantasy stuff. Mick, how about you?
I'm a mustache named Folderoy, and I sometimes wear this human named Mick. Occasionally he draws, but mostly I just sleep on his face like the world's most comfortable caterpillar. Cotton, how are you doing tonight?
I don't have any fucking idea what the hell Mick just talked about. Jesus Christ.
God, I doodle and stuff. I'm on AP's Thursday night show and his board game Occult, which releases when he doesn't have other shows going on. And I'm also on a game Sunday nights on Pondo the Match channel. And that's it. We can go to AP because I think everybody else is gone.
Well, what can I say? Except you're welcome.
You're welcome.
That's what I thought too. I actually really like that one.
It's a good song.
Yeah, it's a good song. All right. I don't know. I might add some ambient music direct to the stream. Some real good. Oh wait, I can upload them to Roll20. I should probably do that. Wait a second. I think I did upload them to Roll20.
Yeah, I remember last time you were talking about music or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is
last time.
This is new music.
Okay.
This is even newer. Can I add the whole playlist to the stream? I can. Wow, I just saved myself like a whole bunch of time with the power of science. I didn't even know I could do that. Does anyone... I'm gonna ask this question and then I'm gonna have to answer it myself. Does anyone remember what happened last time?
Last time we brought Tara to meet her dad, the Bartholomew Blackhand, and
She
when
gave
he
the
did
nod,
not
knifed him
allow,
in the back.
when he didn't allow her to go, she stabbed him in the back, and we all started combat. And Blackhand is currently pinned, I believe. Someone's got him grappled.
Yeah,
And
MeaThead has him
everybody-
grappled.
I think everybody but Ashe is in a cloud of poison death.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is a cloud kill spell that is active. That was surprisingly concise. Some additional notes that I would like to throw down here. 1, everyone is playing 2 characters. 2, we don't really know who Songjin is, but he has been pretty effective so far. 3, Tara is currently lying face down on the ground dying and is inside the cloud kill spell, so she will probably die with that assistance. 4, the 2 wizard mages, swordsmen that you have been bullying, Ashe, just getting up in their faces and pushing them around and saying mean stuff about them, have been shouting loudly for help.
Have they?
Now,
Yes.
is the top one that Ashe is next to, is he stunned or he only broke concentration?
One of the spells, I think it's the one with Ashe. I don't think he's stunned, but he did lose his grasping tentacle spell.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Tentacles is
tentacles.
gone. The other one isn't.
Okay.
The other one
I
is
can't find Buttercup on the map.
Buttercup is now in the super cool. So I have to turn off the. Did you manage to find it? Over here.
Oh,
Yeah, I found it.
that's fancy.
So let me see here. How do I do this? One of these is the correct button, and the others will all be bad.
I remember right last time she set up her ladder so she could get up.
Yes, the ladder. You have a collapsible step ladder that you have acquired. Now, you might remember. Hopefully no one that is playing the game is watching the stream, because there's a whole shit ton of enemies and bad stuff that they're not supposed to see. Connor's like, I'm pulling it up on my second monitor right now. You might remember conorhughes complained, I can't visualize what the tunnel looks like. So I went and made a tunnel map and set it up, and I linked it in the On the Tabletop chat months ago, where it went unremarked by conorhughes, but now here it is. We've deployed it. We can see Echo. We can see Greta. Is that the name of your pony?
I think so. That sounds
It's a
about right.
Donkey.
If I remember
Donkey.
Yeah,
right.
donkey. It's a donkey.
And we've got Buttercup here in full effect. I'm now going to write down that introductions are over and we're actually getting the show started. Oh, exactly 20 minutes. That's actually not that bad.
We're all eager to get started. It's like, what?
I don't know about that. But
No, I'm pretty eager.
I mean, we got to wrap this shit up in 30 minutes before AP passes out.
It's true.
that is a serious concern. Let me pull up in my notes tab.
But if you ever actually need to sit out, AP, you could just say something.
I definitely will, and I'll say it like this. Guys, I'm incredibly exhausted. I'm going home.
I think we should let Connor run the game tonight. I want to see that happen.
I think that would be a bad plan.
AP could be Ashe.
Nah, sounds like an even worse plan.
Ooh, that would be an interesting game if everybody did a swap.
Everyone has to play a different character.
That could be fun.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not sure how the volume level is going to be on this, but I guess we're going to have to try it out. Sunjin, you're up first, sir. The monk of many masters, or the many-mastered monk.
All right. So I'm going to, or he's going to go to right here. Is this a safe spot, Cotton? I know you were saying you wanted to cast a spell or something. If
Oh
Sanji
shit!
goes to
Yeah,
that
yeah,
spot-
yeah, yeah.
So you are, so sorry, you're actually still in the cloud kill spell, so you need to make a...
Yeah, I'm more metagaming right now.
Okay.
I'm strategizing.
Well,
is-
you have to, yes, but you do have to make it at the beginning of your turn.
What's the check for that?
It is Constitution saving throw, and you have to make that
Constitution.
now.
Okay.
And you know what? Let me just say this. I'm giving every character advantage. So each character, which means each of you has 2 advantage, or sorry, it's not advantage. What's it called?
Inspiration.
You have inspiration for each of your characters. You can't transfer that between characters, but you have it now.
Sweet.
Sonjin, I do need you to make that Constitution save now, because you could take enough damage and fall unconscious or something like that.
An inspiration is a D4, right?
Inspiration is that's Bardic Inspiration. Inspiration is on a D20, you take the better of the 2. You roll twice.
Inspiration gives you advantage.
Correct.
Inspiration is. I see.
Yes.
Okay.
Bardic Inspiration is the one that doesn't add that much. Feels like that music is a little loud on stream. See if I can.
Bardic Inspiration doesn't add that much, but sometimes it's just enough.
And I forgot. Is it con?
Yes.
Okay.
By the way, AP, I am. I do have the screen up also in case people.
Yeah.
I'm putting it on now just so because I need to know if people
It's
can see
fine.
the drawing.
You
I will not
pass.
look at the stuff.
No, it's fine. It'll be coming to kill you shortly.
I see all. I know all.
On a successful save, you take half as much damage. All right. So, Sonjin, at the start of your turn, you take 10 points of poison damage.
All right. I'm still up.
Okay. Now you can make your turn. Sorry for interrupting you.
Okay. No, that's good. So I think I'll go to here and hit that mage next to me.
Excellent.
And do I call out if I want to stun like before I attack or after I see if I hit? Or
You
how does
have
that
to,
work?
yes, you have to hit before you choose to stun.
All right.
I think. Let me double check that.
I mean, I have to hit, right?
With the power, yes. I just don't know if you have to call it out first. Fortunately, we have D&D Beyond at our fingertips. And now, with D&D Beyond, you get not 3 digital campaigns, but 5 as part of the incident. What are we looking up? Stunning Strike. I just realized that my face is completely covered by...
Yeah.
Yep. When you hit a creature with a melee, you can spend 1 key point. All right, so you don't have to choose until after you hit.
Right.
Good luck.
So here's my attack.
Your attack. Sorry, who are you trying to hit?
It's that mage that's right to my right.
You will successfully connect for 6 points of damage.
Okay. And I'll spend that key point to stun.
Okay. Cloud Kill dissipates before the stun even happens.
Sweet.
Nice.
Because just hitting him, he rolled a natural 1 on his concentration check.
Nice.
Good job, Shep.
So do I need to stun, or it all happens at the same time?
I mean, that happens before you have to make the stun decision. You can still stun him, which would stop him from taking his turn.
Sounds good.
It's not a bad idea. Stunning is always a good idea.
Yeah.
Tell me about the attack style of Sunjin and how this stun goes down, right? Like how is the punching, the kicking, the elbowing? Explain it to me. And then what does the stunning fist look like? Like, is it a punch center of the torso right on that solar plexus? Is it a palm strike somewhere? Is it like a face slap and there's a mystical energy transfer? Tell me, Shep. I want to know what your creative mind has baked for me.
Oh, I always choke when it comes to this. But no, he's fighting with the quarterstaff, so somehow he probably hit him on the side of the head and the temple. Yeah, that'll work.
All right, let me look up their Constitution saving throw, because that's what it is, right? It's a con save versus... Yep, that's bad. What's your stunning strike saving throw? Probably not a 16.
Let me go find it. Come on. Is that my,
You know,
my
with the
attack?
power of D&D Beyond.
No, I've got... Oh, I don't have his character sheet open right now. Hold on. I'm sorry.
I'm heading to D&D Beyond right now.
Thank
Listen,
you.
I told people at the start of the stream we were going to be slow on this. It's no surprise to anybody that people who have not played characters for this long. Let's see here. This is for Sonjin. View. Sonjin sheet. Tax.
DC 14. Con.
Yeah, okay, so he drops the spell, you hit him in the head, and he's like, ah! And then the transfer happens, he's not stunned, so he like opens his eyes and says something in undercommon towards you that seems like it's probably very rude.
Okay. Let's see, that's one attack. I get 2 attacks?
You have... see here.
How many levels of monk do I have? I'm looking it up.
Attacks per action, 2. And you can also spend a key point
Yeah.
to activate Flurry of Blows.
All right.
Which will give you 2 more
fifth
attacks.
level monk. All right, so I'll do another staff attack to the same
Okay.
mage. And
Yes. Smack him with the staff again on the other side of the head.
all right, and then I can still spend a key, right, and do Fury of Blows.
Correct.
And then can I do the Fury on what's the guy's name on the ground right there?
Bartholomew Blackhand.
Yeah, I want to do it on him. Because that'll
Yes.
do, because he's down, right?
I'm
He
grappling
is
him.
not down, but he is being grappled, so you get advantage on any strikes.
But he's not out.
He's not
Right.
out.
Oh, okay. I think I'm going to do it on this mage then.
Okay. All right. No, you've spent a second key point and make 2 more attacks.
Yeah, I've spent 4 total, and I think I got 1 more.
That's a lot of keys.
Okay, and attack, and then this is the unarmed attack. So here we go.
Yes.
Okay.
And the second one?
Oh,
Yes.
man, I'm getting good rolls.
Yeah. You just...
Wow.
So the very first thing that happens, all of your characters just stood around for 2 months looking at each other, waiting for your players to return. That's Sojin, while everybody else is like stretching, you know, like, "Ugh, okay, we're ready to pick up. Sojin just leaps forward towards this guy and beats the shit out of him. Blood is streaming down his face where he's been hit repeatedly in the head. He's not looking good. MeaThead, you are currently grappling with Bartholomew Blackhand, who again is also not looking good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, keep trying to prevent him from spell casting, taking any action. Like, I'm just gonna continue to grapple him. That's my plan.
Is that it? Nothing else? Okay.
Does the inspiration? I'm assuming I need to roll for that. Does the inspiration only for saves, or is it for that too?
You don't have to. If you want to continue to hold on to him, you need to do nothing.
Okay.
He will roll to break out.
He rolls to break out on his own turn.
On his turn? Okay, yeah. So I will just continue to grapple him, and I will say...
You can attack him while he's grappled with your free hand.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, it will be an unarmed strike, and you'll be punching him.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And just note that if you're not a monk, your unarmed strike is 1 damage.
Yeah.
Or 1d2.
Right?
What?
Plus
it's 1d2 plus your strength. Yes.
1d2 plus strength.
The
pretty
1
good
damage
strength,
has come back to haunt people.
Yes, that's true.
It's one plus your strength.
Okay, so it will be...
Well, I'm sure that your sheet will tell us, right?
Yeah. It's 6 damage if I hit.
Beyond. MeaThead, yes.
Yeah, 6 damage if I hit, punching him in the side of the head.
Yes, you critically hit him.
Wow.
With a punch to the head. And I'm going to say that hit was thanks to Grippo Gruel Bars for greater grappling. Are you a tavern brawler? Are you a monk? Are you just a hand-to-hand melee specialist? Grippo Gruel Bars, they've got your back.
You're so busy selling out to no audience because you don't have your mirror, right?
Right. I haven't recovered it yet.
You don't even notice that you've dislocated this guy's jaw and he's unconscious.
All right, that's it.
So you hit him for 7 points of damage because it was a critical. Gizmo, this guy is down. He's super down.
Which guy's super down?
The Bartholomew Blackhand. He is now being physically held up by MeaThead. You know, like a boxer who's propping his opponent up so he can keep beating the shit out of him. That's what MeaThead's doing right now, while looking vaguely over his shoulder at some distant point and talking about something. You're not really sure what's going on.
All right, so I don't think I can move into that room, right? Because going through even a friend's space takes extra movement or something like that?
No penalty for moving through a friend's space. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you have 25 or 30 movement. You can make it into the room.
Yeah, I've got 25, so I'm going to go to there.
I think 25 will get you to right here.
Okay, I'll go to there.
Yes,
how do you go diagonal then? Does that count as 10?
Yeah, because you can't diagonal around corners, I think.
Understood. Okay. So in a pinch, can I tell which of the mages is most injured?
Yes, the guy that just got the shit kicked out of my sojourn is way more injured.
All right. So I will...
Oh, well, we jump back to the drawing screen, and I see now that Connor is up to his old tricks. Who are you drawing now, Connor? I'm curious.
I mean, I guess it could be. Initially, it was intended to be Ash's mom, but I'm not sure.
Oh, you know what? I should have guessed that.
Yeah, I'm not sure right now if that's who she is.
All right, look, you draw whatever you want to, man, and we've solidly picked that that's your category. Can you go diagonal around?
I won't say no.
All
but
right,
I do like to give fan
yes,
service.
you cannot go diagonally across corners. Sorry.
Okay. No, it sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just going to do...
I can't remember. Thanks for those bits.
I'm going to do an attack with my crossbow type thing, because that's about all I've got anyway. And I can do sneak attack since he's next to Sanjin. So here's the regular attack first. And maybe that didn't even hit.
You have advantage because someone's within 5 feet. No, but you can do sneak attack. That will not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. And then I'll use my bonus to do my other attack because of my crossbow. What's it called? Crossbow Weapon Master? Whatever that one is.
Yep. I know what you're talking about.
Okay. So that one I'll do sneak
That
attack.
will hit, and you can sneak attack with it. And sorry, you were hitting this guy down here?
The one next to Sanjin, to his right.
Correct. You don't need to roll attack roll for sneak attack, but with 16 points of damage, you shoot this guy in the head, and he collapses with a oh!
All right, I'll take it. And that's my turn. Oh wait, no. Oh yep, that's my turn.
Buttercup.
Well, how much movement is it going to take me to walk up the ladder?
10 feet.
And each square is 5 feet then?
Correct.
God dang it. It's right in the way.
You could always go south.
That still wouldn't get me where I was wanting to go.
That's fine.
You make it so tempting, AP. Like, we should really do it.
I guess I'll just double move then.
Ashe, yeah.
I just gotta find the Buttercup again, there she is.
You're dragging Buttercup over?
I'll end up right here. Can I pick Tara up?
As part of your movement, I'll say yes. She's unconscious and dying, though. She actually needs to make that
What?
What do you mean, what? She's unconscious and dying, that's what I'm saying.
Didn't
Yeah, I asked if I could pick her up.
Yes, I said yes.
Yeah, you
Okay.
said-
But I said she is unconscious and dying.
Yes.
As a
I don't know
result.
if I double move if I can still do lay on hands.
No. Man, lay on
Okay.
hands is an action.
Just checking.
if someone brings her back to you, could you hold that action?
I can't because there's too many people in the door that you would have to go a really long ways to get to me.
Yeah.
You'd have to move at least 20 feet through the people.
Oh, right.
I mean, she still has probably at least more than one death saving
So I'll
throw
just
left,
hold her.
right? So if
She's
you get her
gonna
out
die,
of harm's
Connor.
way-
Now that you put that out there, she's definitely going to roll a natural one next time. and
Well,
die.
she just went down because we
Yeah.
only did like one round.
Right. So I think she should be.
Should be fine.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna swear.
That's into my turn though. That's all
Just
I do.
in
my
general,
God.
Connor, what do you think's gonna happen?
I'm not gonna
Just
say.
generally.
It. You know what? Because like anytime I say something, it's just not gonna go that way, right?
Okay. Tara has one successful death saving throw.
Oh, yeah,
Wait,
she's
I can accent surge.
You can what?
If you action surge, isn't that just for another attack, not for another action?
And one
No,
additional
it
action
gives
on
you
your turn.
another action and another bonus action.
Oh.
Yes, you can action surge if you'd like.
So I action surge and heal Tara.
Okay.
I don't know how many lay on hands I have. I'm so sorry. I'm looking for it. I have
It's
25.
5 times your paladin level.
So I will give her 15 to get her back up.
Okay. Then on her turn, she is going to stab her father. An 18 will hit instead of being her. She'll have to stand up and stab him. He will take 2 death saving throw failures as a result.
I guess we won't be interviewing her. They hit Bartholomew back at Blackhand.
Lyra
No,
Fulbright.
this is definitely the murder hobo episode. Kill them all.
Yeah, I use my spiritual weapon to stab Bartholomew Blackhand.
He's dead. That's it. Totally and completely dead. Where are you stabbing him? What's the cinematic death here? He's
Straight to the
reaching
heart.
a hand out towards Tara. She stabs him in the hand and he goes, "My girl, you're my daughter." And you stab him through the back, through the heart. This deep, dark blood splatters out, and his claw hand shrivels up, and he begins screaming, and then he slams against the ground and dies. Stinky. I mean, I'm talking, it smells like sewage blood. It begins leaking everywhere. Your spiritual weapon pulls out of the body real cleanly, as if nothing ever happened.
We have, we heard them calling for help, right?
Yes, you did.
Then
Well, we heard them calling. Do we know they were calling for help? What were they speaking in?
Oh, yeah. I guess we didn't know if they're calling for help.
What language are they using?
They are
Deep
speaking
speech.
in Undercommon.
No.
And how far
Then I
can their
don't know what
sound
they were
go through
Is there
solid
any
stone and
crossover
heavy
with
doors?
Goblin or Orc in Undercommon?
No.
Okay.
No.
No.
So they were just calling out.
That will be a negative.
That'll be a negatory 5353.
Wow. conorhughes, everybody.
Since that was a bonus action for Spiritual Weapon, I'm going to use my action to cast Guiding Bolt on the last guy alive.
Okay.
Look, I mean, as soon as I can try and get Eric Fulgaris's voice thing, until then, you're just gonna have to deal with me.
You're gonna need
Is
an
it
extra
15
alarm
hit?
mic. 15 does hit. Who are you using it on? The guy who's still up?
Guy who's still up.
Okay.
Guiding Bolt does 46. Eight damage.
Okay. Are there any secondary effects from Guiding Bolt? Is that the one that gives advantage
That
to the
gives
next?
them advantage on the next attack.
Okay. Go ahead. These guys here. You hear the sounds above the clash of combat and the dying screams of these wizard clerics, of boots coming from the distance. Not from behind you, but from the door that you have yet to open. Well, Bartholomew isn't on the initiative order because he's super dead, in the way that only someone who's been stabbed through the heart can be.
By his own daughter.
Well, you're stabbed through the heart by Cotton, but okay, yes.
And Lyra killed him, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
I really wanted that kill too.
Yeah.
It's a solid kill. Solid kill. This guy mutters something in Drow, and then casts another spell. I'm gonna need a lot of saving throws.
I assumed.
Which guy cast something?
The one that's right across from Ashe,
Oh, that guy. Oh, what is his little symbol?
he's got some problems. Cloud Kill reinitializes itself. And all of you, every single character besides Ashe, needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
His own buddy also has to make a saving throw. He fails and takes 2 death saving throws as a result.
And we get advantage on this, right?
No.
Well, if you want to spend it, right? I assume.
Yes.
Did we
If you-
get Ashe's bonus from this?
If you are within 10 feet of Ashe, you get Ashe's charisma bonus.
We get Buttercups, I think.
Correct. Also correct.
Where are you? Where is Buttercup?
What is Ash's bonus?
Buttercup is slightly closer than everybody else.
Okay, but not close to win.
Not
Fullborg
close to
and Win will not get any bonus.
Okay.
So how much bonus do we get?
Depends on if you're in 10 feet.
If I'm next to Buttercup.
Ooh, that's
I
gonna
don't
be a
know. How does this? I haven't played a paladin before.
So it's your charisma score.
You
Oh, my
add your
charisma score?
charisma bonus to your Constitution
2.
saving throw.
It's 2.
Okay.
All right. So,
So Gizmo will get a +2, Lyra will get a +2, Sonjin will get a
Yes.
plus.
MeaThead gets a
0.
double dip.
No, you
Okay.
take the better of the 2 bonuses.
And it's 3 in the case of Ashe.
Which will only apply to Terra.
Okay.
Okay.
And what is it from
Not
Buttercup?
diagonally to Sanjin?
No, Sonjin's, isn't he 15 feet from you? You might be right, he might only be in 10. Yep, I'm playing with Pathfinder in mind. You are correct, Sonjin will get your +3.
Okay.
Well, and I get
Okay.
MeaThead gets the +3 too, right? 10.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so Gizmo got a 16, Sanjin got a 21.
Got a 12.
MeaThead got a 20. Fulbort got a 5.
Okay. If you saved, you need to hit a 12. If you saved, you take 7. If you failed, you take 14.
Oh, I forgot to roll for Buttercup.
Yep, and I got to roll for Tara. She succeeds.
So you said 12 saves?
12 saves.
Buttercup failed.
7 on a save, 14 on a failure.
Gizmo's down.
You were all choking and dying on this gaseous cloud.
Well, I'm using my advantage.
Hey, remember Gizmo's got health potions too.
Gizmo's right in front of me, right? You know, the good part is you fell down right in front of a cleric. I can help you.
Handy, those people. Them clerics there.
Yeah, but we hear footsteps coming.
You're also standing near 2 paladins. I think you're fine.
Yeah, we've got a fair bit of healing.
Yeah. I was just saying, just remember.
Ashe, this guy is going to... Let me look up what this takes.
Totally gonna stab him.
I mean, you might not get a chance to.
What?
This spell is a bonus action. You go to stab them as you see them move, and as you do, your sword goes into their body like you're stabbing Jello, and then their whole body shrinks into it and poofs into a spray of water, and you see them reappear out of a burst of water next to this door.
I see.
And then they open the door, and they take their movement action to go through it.
Woo, wow. Them mages.
They can do all that action after the spell action.
That was only a bonus action.
So they cast
But
the spell.
he cast a spell and did the bonus and can go through the door.
Correct.
Okay.
You might be right. He can't use a bonus action that isn't a cantrip. He can't cast 2 spells at the same time. All right. You will get your attack, Ashe, as they attempt to flee from you.
All right. Thank you, chat.
That would have been
Thank you,
sweet.
chat.
Oh,
There
no,
was,
chat
there
didn't
was
say
no
that.
chat. There was no chat. It was
Oh.
you. You, Shep, are the one that we should be thanking, is challenging me on that.
Thank you, Shep.
Yeah, don't thank chat. Thank Shep.
So
Hey,
one thing I
Shep.
learned is that you guys can double click with shift on your character, and it'll bring up your character screen. So
Double click with shift on your character? What the hell is this?
sorry. So if you,
Oh my gosh!
yes, it's like way easier to do it that way.
Wow,
It's
that
so
is
much
way
easier.
Yeah, than going through the menu. So
Power of
Actually have
roll
stats
20.
in for me.
yeah.
Roll 20. Could it be a competitor to D&D Beyond? No, but...
All right, I'm attacking for 17.
Okay, you will hit him. He will need to make a Constitution save to maintain a spell, which he fails. The cloud kill dissipates as he walks away.
And do I want to? Yeah, I'm gonna smite him.
Very well.
Is
That
it
is your
okay?
choice. What level of smite will you deploy?
Level 1.
Okay, roll for it.
Gonna get smoked.
Let me just. Is it 2d8?
I think so.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Search for...
It's 10.
Still barely alive as he runs past you, runs past the chair, runs through the trapped area, hits the door and opens it, and steps through it, and that is as far as they can get there.
So it's trapped.
You remember that it was trapped from last time.
Or do I? Okay, good.
Yes. There should be a marker on the floor indicating where the trap trigger is and where the... No, sorry. I think Gizmo's the one that discovered the door was trapped the first time. The green area denotes where the falling block is, and the black area is where part of the floor has been dug out. The green area is no longer triggerable. The trap there has been disabled, but it does still exist.
Okay, we can't see the green area, but
Can you not? Oh, you're
The
right.
only
It's
reason
only...
I'm in this wall, I like moved to a different
Yes,
screen and
I
came
had
back.
to. Sorry, I had to
Okay.
move the cloud kill, which was underneath you.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't in a wall now.
No, that's right. I teleported you into a wall.
Yeah, you were sucked into it.
Well, that
Win.
would be a problem.
Right.
Win. Oh, Win. What can we say about you? You're a doomed soul, truly.
That's going a bit far, really. I just think.
There was a question about Win that I hadn't considered until, and I've been meaning to ask it for months because the audience member asked it to me and I forgot until I opened up Win's picture right now. Is she not wearing anything on her abdomen? Or is she just have a super skin tight shirt over her abdomen or something? A super skin tight cover?
Can I see the picture again, Dave?
That's one string bikini.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's when you click on your own character, if you hit Z, you'll pop up.
Yeah, there's
the
nothing
token.
there. There's nothing there.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So just to be clear, this woman is a court officer and a high-level wizard who walks around in a bikini and half of a skirt. Literally half of a skirt. Like one half of the side is skirted and the other half is torn to pieces.
In my defense,
And she's not wearing anything except a cloak up top. Conorhughes, the typical.
Is that a bikini or just a shadow?
in my defense, there has been a demand for fan servicey type art, so I try and fulfill that
Conorhughes
demand.
showing off his skills to the audience. If this is the kind of art you're looking for, look, Connor. Here's the thing. For some reason, when I looked at her earlier, I just assumed she had some sort of bodysuit on. Right? What kind of person would go into combat with such a huge amount of exposed skin area?
The kind of person that is entirely confident in their magical capacities.
I understand.
She's also a core wizard, and therefore is not necessarily just absolutely on the front lines all the time. That's my excuse, anyway.
Look, friends, we can all take liberties with our characters, but the real kicker with this picture is the giant fucking hat.
Yeah,
That is
exactly.
how you know that she's super strong.
Right. The bigger the hat.
Cotton's nodding. She knows. It's always about the size of a witch's hat. Witches love hats.
This is true.
All right, Yojo Joe, welcome. Sun Spirit, thank you for jumping in here to help me bash. Well, I guess you were technically bashing me, not Connor, but okay.
All right. I think
Yeah,
will
I agree.
leave.
That bra has to be sacrificing itself.
Magic. Hello.
I can't listen. Have you been keeping up with Critical Role and how everybody's making fun of Caleb for creating spells with his name on them? I can't wait for you to create Wind's Levitation. A first level spell.
Wind's bra uplifting.
No, that would be a Gizmo creation.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I've completely lost control of this show and myself.
I can fix
so-
that.
What do you want to do here, Win? You're charging into the room.
Yeah, and Wynn's ready to get rid of this mage for the last call and shoots a fire bolt at him or it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get a what do you call them there?
They get a save. Or I
Oh,
gotta-
it's not
or I
an
have to
attack roll spell? All right.
I'll check.
No, I mean, if
should
it's
be
a
it.
save spell, there isn't an attack roll.
You
just
roll. Make a ranged attack against the target.
You have advantage on this because Cotton hit them with guiding bolts. So you have a supernatural guidance. Your spell is unerring. It's going to be really funny if you roll low enough that you err, though.
Yeah, but then Connor's gonna fight you. You told me it was unerring, so how did it air?
That does sound
He
like...
found a way. Yeah.
Oh man! Wow, what bad rolls!
12. You actually do miss.
Wow.
Wynn runs forward and plants her staff into the ground and casts a bolt towards this creature. He leans over his shoulder now and rolls onto the ground, comes out of the dodge roll. The bolt flies past him and impacts against the wall harmlessly. It does give a brief spark on the far side of the room in the shadows, so there's a flash. It looks good. Listen, this
Very
whole
stylish.
bolt firing thing was done in 48 FPS hand-drawn animation style at 4K quality. Like, it took them months and 60 animators to do this one scene.
That's a Miyazaki style firebolt.
I'm actually referencing the Naruto. When they were like, we're gonna make one episode of Naruto with hundreds of animators.
Okay, so I got a question.
Yeah.
Connor, your roll was the 14?
No. So
it's a 5 and a 2.
It's a 5 and a 2 plus 7. So
Yes.
I forgot how to. I don't know how to do the advantage thing.
KH1 at the end
Gotcha,
of it
gotcha.
will keep the highest roll.
Gotcha. Okay.
At the so.
KH1 is keep highest one. DL1 is drop lowest one.
All right.
Well, you only rolled one die, so
Okay,
it will
so I
keep
do two?
the highest one of one.
Okay. Thank
That
you.
did not work because you put too much space in it. I will show you, Connor.
Okay.
I'll show you the power.
Nice.
Nice, 1 plus 2. See? 21. So
Okay.
drop the 7. This is how the magic works.
Gotcha.
Highest plus 7. Okay.
Win, anything else you want to do on your turn?
I think that's about it.
Ashe Heiral, anything you want to do on your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Ashe is gonna also wait. How far is that? Okay, let's see. Can we we can move diagonally?
Yes, but not around corners.
And we can hit diagonally?
Yes.
Do they have cover?
Not in this particular location.
Okay. So Ashe is gonna go over here and try and stab him around the corner.
Okay. Yes. Ashe, noticing that Wynn runs up behind him and casts a bolt around him, charges forward. Ah! He's every fantasy movie young hero lead about to come into his moment. He, for some reason, goes to the side of the door and lightning thrusts through it diagonally instead of just confronting his attacker head on. But in doing so, he strikes perfectly and knocks this villainous fiend to the ground.
So that means 0 hit points, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure. Yeah.
Yep.
These two are dead.
Ash, anything else from you?
I think they might have been calling for help. We probably want to seal the door or something.
Well, Gizmo's still down.
Yes. Okay. Who said that? Was that
That's some metagaming.
that's Sergeant? Okay, maybe.
Sergeant just turns casually. I have only known him for the 6-hour walk it took to get here, but
Yeah.
I'm very concerned about his life.
The little boy is still down.
Ash, you doing anything else?
Can I move his body into the room and close the door as a bonus action?
You can close the door, or you can move his body into the room.
I will.
Well, if he closes the door, does that make the body go in or out of the room?
Out. It's already in the hallway.
Yeah. Ashe will close the door. I have to close the door.
Did the playlist really end up on the sad song for Ash? That's how we're gonna end, is with all of the dead people around you. How is this playlist, by the way? No one's really been listening or caring.
I turned it down a little bit, too much, so I can't hear it.
Okay.
It's very. Also, I think you changed it, so maybe it got quieter.
Yes, I did change it to get quieter so that it's not overwhelming stream. It's licensed music. Supposedly it's high quality trailer music. I thought maybe it might be a nice addition. Sorry, you're closing the door?
Yes. Well, no. I'm gonna drag the body in.
Okay, you drag the body in.
Yep.
You move him one step because that's all you have time for with part of a movement action.
Right.
Sleepy Time Pro Man.
He is going to charge into the room 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just at as fast as he can hobble.
There's a chair right there. He could collapse into it.
He's thinking about it, but he's screaming, "She said I could be a hero!" And he's gonna flip off a firebolt right at that dead body that Ashe just drug into the room.
Well, he's not totally dead yet, but you confirm the kill, essentially.
Yeah.
This guy's eyes widen briefly as he's like, you know, he's tapping X to stay alive in Call of Duty. You hit him in the head with a firebolt. He screams in unbelievable pain as he dies.
Then I'm immediately, I'm sorry if I stole anyone's thunder on that. That was very rude of me. I apologize.
Good job, Fulborg.
We're proud of you.
Dungeon, at the start of a new round, what do you want to do?
So, mechanically wise, do we have to worry about these guys waking up?
Only if
technically-
you, well, 2 of them are totally dead, and the wizard standing next to Sojin will need to make a check on his turn to not totally super die. The other 2 guys are completely gone. You can just get down there and mercy kill him with a quick tap to the head.
I can mercy kill and then do what?
Your
So
whole
can I
turn.
mercy-
I'll just let you do it as part of a movement action, just like kick him in the face.
Okay. So I'll kick him in the face as I head to that door to shut the door, right? Oh, wait. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so I would have to dash to the door to be up. And can I close it if I dash to the door?
I'll allow it.
Okay. Then that's what I would like to do.
Move your character over there. I'm drawing a door in. MeaThead.
I'm going to stand up, dust myself off, say, folks, this was great. This was great glass. I need to find that. Has anyone seen anything? I'm going to describe it, and then I'm going to loot the body and looking for my piece of glass.
Absolutely. Make a investigation check.
And I'm going to use my advantage.
Are we out of initiative, by the way, or?
No.
Okay, just checking.
When Sanjin shut the door, was there any obvious locks?
Yes, there is an obvious lock.
Is he able to lock it, or is that too much of a?
You don't have a key.
Okay.
You find several things on his body that you just throw aside because you don't care. You're not looking for that. You do not find your glass, but you do find a enormous key with a skull head on the front of the pin, and the back is like one of those like it's a big heart-shaped loop, and along the length it says treasury. This key is about 2 feet long,
Jesus.
and it's like a thumb thick.
How was he hiding this thing?
I mean, it was on a chain underneath his shirt.
All right. I mean, I've already talked, and that was my action. So,
Correct. Gizmo,
feel like,
I need you to make a death saving throw, please.
I can do that. Character sheet, death.
Yeah, because I don't have anything
Comes
that.
short. You have 1 success on your death saving throws. Buttercup.
Buttercup hops over here and touches Gizmo and gives him 10 points of health from laying hands.
Okay, you don't need to worry about death saving throws anymore.
Fantastic, thank you.
She goes, "Hi, little guy."
Little guy, I'll take that. Gizmo's all like, man, I can't believe how many times I'm dying.
Do you want to ride? Maybe you won't die as easy.
Yeah, I would like to rest. if
Are we
that's all
best
right
friends
with you.
now?
Yeah, we're buddies.
We're best friends now. She'll just pick him up and put him on her back. She doesn't like to let him finish talking.
like a child. Buttercup, where do I hold on? How do I hold on to grasp this?
Grab my armor.
Okay.
Wow,
will do.
that is a very safe answer, Cotton. Thank you. I'm so glad that conorhughes is not playing Buttercup. You know what? Let me reverse that. I'm sorry. I've made so many conorhughes jokes. I felt like I was making that one. I'm so glad Mick is not playing Buttercup.
Yeah.
We would get a 5-minute long dialogue.
I just try to live in these characters, all right? I'm just doing my job.
I understand.
I actually had to think about that for a second. I was like, wait, where can he hold
Yeah,
on?
I was thinking about it too. I didn't have any idea.
Normally, don't you ride like mainly with your thighs anyway? So horse riding, right?
If there's
Anyone?
a saddle.
Anyone?
Yeah, but there's a saddle, right?
Yeah, I think
He's got
you
a
can
saddle
bareback.
bag. You can hold on to the saddlebag.
Yeah.
There's also the
Hold on
mane.
for dear life.
The bane might work too.
Tara is going to stand up and say a quick prayer, and when her hand glows white, she touches her neck, and some of her wounds begin to heal. Lyra.
I guess I'll move here. And right here, I'll cast Guardian of the Faith.
Okay, what's that?
A large spectral guardian appears and hovers for the duration in an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range. The guardian occupies that space and is indistinct, except for a gleaming sword and shield embezzled with the symbol of your deity. Any creature hostile to you that moves to that space within 10 feet of the guardian for the first time on a turn must succeed in a dex saving throw or take 20 radiant damage. Half as
Nice.
much of
Nice.
half as much as they succeed to save.
So which square are we putting this in?
Right here.
Okay.
You said that's the door we heard feet
Correct.
coming towards? Okay. Then yeah, that one.
Spectral Guardian.
And she goes, are we fighting or are we fleeing?
And that's your turn? Okay. Guys, I technically move. Okay. Ish. I'm just saving space. So, Jen, the door in front of you opens, and I'm going to describe what happens after that. It's not going to be good. I'm going to call it bad.
Someone call it adventure.
Well, you could call it adventure. Others would call it attempted murder. See here.
The guy in the front has to make a dex saving throw.
Correct. He opens the door and gets sliced at. Guys, him. Here. There we go. Dex saving throw. No.
He takes 20 radiant damage.
He dies.
Shit.
So he opens the door and dies instantly. He
What's he
seems
look like?
shocked. Great question. What does it look like, Cotton? I mean, I assume it's a giant ghost sword beheading this man, but
It is a giant ghost sword. It looks very ethereal, very stormy. There's probably like a storm cloud on the handle, and a big lightning bolt blade that just cuts off his head.
Very nice.
It like reaches over Sanjin and just
Whoosh.
Just like that.
Sanjay, what's your armor class?
Let me look it up. It is. As soon as I find it, 16.
A wave of crossbow darts as soldiers begin holding shields up, swords held in the shield arm, each move forward with a hand crossbow out and begin firing Each of them ducks in turn to allow the ones behind them to fire, and you get the feeling you're not fighting adventurers or monsters, you're fighting soldiers. I need you to make 3 Constitution saving throws versus poison.
We'll do in a sec here. I want to look up because I've got that something. Deflect missiles.
Yes.
So on the first one, let's see, you can use your reaction to deflect or catch the missile when you're hit by a ranged weapon attack. When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 8. If you reduce damage to 0, you have a free hand and can spend 1 key point to make a range attack with that weapon.
I don't think you have a free hand because you're holding a quarterstaff.
Okay.
But you can, of course, deflect this missile. Please attempt to do so.
It doesn't really say roll.
1d10 plus your dexterity modifier plus your monk level.
Total, it's 1d10 plus 8. Okay.
Okay.
And d10.
Well, you're going to reduce it to 0 then, because the amount of damage is 7.
Add 8,
yeah. You see the first bolt coming towards you, and your quarterstaff, like, before you even realize it, you're like, black! You just knock the bolt out of the air. It's super impressive. As the bolt continues to travel behind you, your spectral ghost friend behind you also slices it in half. Like that perfect lengthwise slice, so the two halves separate. Again, we're talking 48 FPS animation there, all hand drawn.
Nice.
4K Ultra HD. You will then take 4 and 5 points of damage, and you'll need to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
That's 9 total.
Yep.
As you're like,
And then 2 con saves. Here comes the first one. Well, I guess it's both of them.
I'll accept that. You take an additional. You're poisoned, and didn't fail by 5. So let me remind you what the poison condition is. It's super bad. I'm pretty sure you have disadvantage on everything now. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty not good. As soon as both these bolts strike you, you're like, purple liquid. A pattern begins spreading out from the wounds very quickly, and your body begins to slow in speed. Your head is spinning, and you're like, what is happening? You can hear more shouting and drow echoing from around corridors. It's clear that there are multiple hallways involved, and multiple drow units are moving towards you. These guys are dead, which makes it Wynn's turn. What amazing play will Wynn cook up this time? How will Wynn save the day?
Wynn has some options here. Shit, I didn't realize my turn was so soon.
You were too busy. Let's draw this. You know what? I'm not going to say anything, Connor. I'm just going to let the audience judge. You know what? I'll say this. This feels very Final Fantasy Tactics-y, though.
Okay,
In art style, kind of the oversized shoulder pieces, oversized glove pieces. I mean,
let me zoom out so people can see, I guess.
Yeah, this is very 90s, late 90s throwback.
I'd say oversized is a theme.
Wow, Shep, you went there. Thank you for the assist, buddy. I feel like I gave you advantage on that attack.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, taking a sip right after you said it just really sold it too.
Right. Yeah, I was thinking also Saga Frontier, I think. So.
Listen, as much as I'm making fun of Connor because it's easy, I also want him to keep drawing like this because I'm thirsty.
Hell yeah! All right. Let's see. I do have Fireball.
Chat agrees. I mean, look, there are some situations Fireball cannot solve. A military unit that's overlapping each other in a hallway is not one of those situations.
Right?
It's a very solvable problem.
Yeah, you're probably making it easy for me, I guess. I don't know.
Making it easy for you? It's a hallway, Connor. What do you want me to do? I can't not walk down it.
Okay, so my question is,
Yeah.
it looks like there's guys around the corner.
There are. You can see Fireball solves all problems. I mean, I guess.
So,
I can't stop a fire elemental. Boom. Oh, shit.
each creature in a 20-foot radius. Can I see what a 20-foot radius would look like?
As a matter of fact, Connor-hughes, I can make this happen for you. Because I'm a prepared game master. And
Oh, hell yeah.
the answer to that is one of the sets. Marketplace purchase.
I could do my ruler. So if I set it down like here, does it hit all of them?
Yes, you will hit all the ones that you can see or theoretically detect.
If it's 20 feet, you also hit Sanjin.
Aim.
You can aim further and further back.
Right, so I could go here, and then it wouldn't hit
Yes,
Sanjin. Do you see that, Cotton? Do you see my arrow?
You won't hit Sanjin there.
Yeah. So I can hit Sanjin. Okay, and then I got a range of 150 feet.
Or attack.
Well, I think I got it, AP. If unless
But I'm so sad, Connor. I was literally smugging so hard about this, and now I can't find it. It's a spell home thing. Oh, you know what? Give me a second. I might have to enable it. I might have only turned it on New Game Plus.
If it makes you feel better, you can use it on my turn, because I'll cast a spell that has no effect too.
Don't worry. I'm gonna see if I can upload it. Explain why it's not here. Setting content. Sorry to hold us up on this, but I really, really want to have this ready because I'm going to need it later in the week. Tomorrow night, in fact. Let's talk amongst ourselves while I stop the show.
I think I've made my decision about Fireball. Unless, I mean, I'm open to other ideas.
So Fireball's a good idea.
Yeah, right? Okay, cool.
Chat's 100% behind this Fireball.
Yeah,
I believe Fireball solves everything. That's what I've heard.
that's what I've heard
Fireball's
too.
very
also
good for
heard
this specific situation. Unless they have fire resistance, but I doubt it.
I guess we're about to find out.
Right. There's no way of knowing. I mean, I don't think. Not without a check. And I think checks take an action.
No, if you were lucky, you might be able to kill all of them with one fireball.
Possible.
They are soldiers, so they might be pretty tough. I don't know how much. Let's see how much
The
damage.
first one died to the 20 points of radiant damage.
True. Who is this chesty maiden, Rad? This chesty maiden was originally intended to be Ashe's mom, but I think now I just made her.
Did he actually say chesty maiden? He did! Oh my god!
You think I just make that up?
Damn, we're fucking just piling it on Connor-hughes tonight.
I'm happy.
You should
I
be
mean,
happy.
as long as chat's happy, then I'm fine.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, it's probably not true, but I mean, if people are happy with the drawing, then that's fine.
Okay. Sure. Called Owlbear Emporium Area of Effect template. Can
Brad
only
says
be...
this pleases me.
Right.
How do I enable this? It...
I don't want you to take this the wrong way, Connor, but is she wearing pants?
I don't think Connor ever draws anyone wearing pants.
Nope, not right now. I mean, there may be pants added on, but
Okay, I was just saying.
you go for the anatomy first, and then you add pants. At least with
Professional artist, Connor-hughes, everybody.
at least with certain characters.
Incredible. I'm having such an enormous amount of problem. I gotta tell you, it's so weird because I paid for this. That's why it's so frustrating that it's not working. You literally paid to add something to a game. Game add-ons. There we go. Area of effect template by Albert. Including the add-on. Fantastic. Let me reload and see if that does it. Nope, that's New Game Plus. The... Sorry, guys. I'm fucking up real bad midstream.
It's all
It's
good.
all right.
Yeah, man. If I got up at 4 o'clock, I probably would fuck up way more. I mean, even just me by default would fuck up way more. So
listen, I'm gonna be real here for a moment. Ever since I stopped going to the gym, it is so incredibly difficult to have a sense of time anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We've got a selection of colors, Connor. What color do you want your fireball to be?
Red or orange, that kind of thing.
All right, I'm gonna say orange because I'm on the orange one right now. Here's a 20-foot radius. Did that work? It doesn't look like it worked.
It's an okay orange. It's like
I'm
not
starting
the
to see it.
prettiest
I
orange.
see it. Yeah.
Where do you want to put this? Right here?
I like it.
Here at this one, I guess.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Win sort of kamehamehas this and throws a fireball.
I want you to know that I watch a lot of anime and I talk about anime a lot, and the fact that you just said that pains me internally.
It's so cliche, right?
She casts this fireball. Roll your damage. What level are you casting it at? You can upcast it at a higher level, which you should have access to do more damage.
They're taking 8d6.
8d6 for each additional level. You add another d6.
Yeah, just level 3. I think should suffice.
All right, I have a second question.
Okay.
Is she using an arcane focus, or does she use spell components?
Arcane
focus is like if she has a staff that she casts her spells through.
I mean, I literally have a drawing of a staff right on her character.
But that doesn't mean it's your arcane. I'm asking you, Connor, if that's the arcane focus.
Yeah.
Look, some wizards have staves and don't use them to cast magic through them. They just need them because they're old.
Yeah, on my character sheet, I literally have a staff that is an arcane focus.
Okay, I just want to know whether or not she's putting bat poop in her hands or not. That's all I want to know, Connor.
I mean, that's why she's got the staff to avoid
Roll
those
8d6.
sorts of... Yes. All right.
They all
28.
die. Even with the save, they will all die.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I need to put them someplace where I won't forget them for experience purposes. Speaking of which, I should probably drag the other dead people out as well.
I think you should leave the corpses littered on the floor.
Well, if you want me to forget about them when I'm doing experience points, that's fine.
No.
Okay. Kind of what I thought. Yeah, so she casts a fireball spell. A tiny little Kamehameha! A little tiny ball flies from her hands, zooms one way around Lyra, the other way around Sleepy Time Old Man. It goes over Sunjin, past Ashe, sails into the hallway above the heads of all these guys. One of them looks up and is like, and then it... When the spell retracts, and you can see again after staring into the light of the sun, there are only crispy corpses splayed out on the ground.
So when it hits the epicenter of it creates a sort of a rising shockwave. So like coming from the center, each time there's like a pillar of fire echoing from the center and encasing them all in fire.
You want a game master for me?
I thought we were supposed to like add in these.
Please,
these things.
please do. I'm being snappy. I don't know why. Ashe Heiral, it's now your turn. Right after your girlfriend's.
So he's peering around the corner. And he's like, "Holy sh!" And then
turns towards Win and gives a finger guns and a nod and a wink.
It's the double thumbs up, and it's like boom boom, just like that, right? All right, and he's also gonna move around.
Okay.
And I can't see. I don't
One
have
second.
like live.
One moment. I wasn't ready to display it yet. You can clearly see there is a hallway.
All right. Is there any hallway to the north either?
No.
Also? Okay.
Show you the kind of like this.
I see. Let's see. Brad.
Just a note for the audience, these guys aren't actually in this hallway, they're in this room, but it's too small to display them all.
Ashe will... Wait, let me see my movement. 20. He's gonna move back into the room, or I guess here, and he's gonna use Lay on Hands on himself.
Okay. Old man time.
He's going to sit down in the chair. Say, whew, I'm glad that's over. What are we doing next, friends? Where shall we go from here? And that's it.
Sonjin.
So we're still in combat?
Correct. Well, actually, I have one of the guys. When they die, they won't get removed. What do you want to do? As far as you know, there's still shouting coming from every direction. Except behind you.
I was thinking of doing something, but now that Ashe is right there.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. That's all right. I'm trying to adapt now.
I didn't. Ashe sort of tells you. I didn't say anything down the halls, at least not yet.
Mm-hmm.
We still have some time.
10, 15. But I can always. That's all right. Let me see if I got any. I don't think I've got any way of healing myself in it at all. So I should be able to go over to Gizmo and pick up a potion, right?
Yes.
5, 10.
But that will take an action to remove that from him, I think.
All right, I think we'll wait then. I can't decide what I want to do here.
Can we talk as a free action?
Yes.
If we're fighting, we should fall back into this room. Make them come through the chokehold again.
So I guess not game mechanically wise, but we all feel the sense of danger. Is that why we're still in combat?
Yes.
Like we feel like people are close by?
The game mechanic
hear
you
him.
hear is that you can hear more shouting.
Okay. So I'm going to... Now, will I be able to cast a spell and pull Ashe back 5 feet? Can I do 2 things like that?
I will allow it.
Okay.
If Ashe allows himself to be moved.
All right. It's not that dangerous, but I'm going to do right here.
Just so you know, the place you want to move back 5 feet to is filled with a giant sword-wielding ghost.
I was thinking of going to here.
Yes, that is not filled with a giant sword-wielding ghost.
Yep. Pulling Ashe back if he allows it.
Ashe?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Okay.
what? I don't know what your plan is, but
I know. I just got a spell. And then, so in the hall, can I visualize? Can I see 2 squares down from the top?
Yep.
Okay. So I'll cast darkness on that square. So 15-foot radius.
Right here?
Yes.
I just want to throw this out here that not all members of your party have
Dark vision,
but you know for a fact that all drow have dark vision.
But they can't see through it with dark vision.
Yes, they can.
It's magical darkness.
A
creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness.
On the darkness spell?
It says that on the spell, yeah.
Cannot illuminate it. Okay. And how is Sunjin casting that?
It's one of his at-will spells.
I didn't know that monks had at-will spells.
They do if he's got shadow arts or whatever it's called.
It's going to cost you some key points to use then?
Wait, does it?
I don't know.
Okay, I got one. It might. Let me see.
I'm looking it up now. Meow, meow.
I think you're right.
The shadow. I mean, it would seem like that would be a key thing.
Yeah.
To me. Shadow arts. You can use the illusion as an action. You can spend. No, it's too big. I can't read it. 2 key points. So you can't activate this if you don't have 2 key points to use.
I cannot because I got 1 key point. Crap.
That's unfortunate because it would have worked
cool.
really well.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you've blown through it, kicking the shit out of everybody.
Yep. Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to attempt to?
All right. So since I can't do that, I actually will go over to Gizmo and see about getting a
pull the potion off for him.
Yeah.
Okay. It'll take an action next turn 5, to feed it to
10,
him.
15, 20, 25. And then I actually can go.
Are you just taking a potion off him, being like, "Give me that potion"?
I mean, if I'm allowed to, I don't know. I mean,
you can
I think...
just take it from him, but I'm gonna want to hear on Gizmo's turn his reaction to a monk just walking up and thieving his potion.
I don't know.
I can't wait for you to roleplay.
I can't play 2 characters. He's going to the bag. Okay, wait. He's going to the bag that he knows the potions are, and he's sifting through the bag trying to find a potion.
He just walks up behind Gizmo and starts going through his stuff.
I mean, he'll go to Gizmo on the way up, right? Goes, hey, you know what? I better suck down one of those potions. Just
what does Gizmo say? Tell me what Gizmo says.
Roleplay this out, Rob. I want to see it. I want to feel it.
Yeah, me too.
Show me the moment.
Gizmo's like, sure, go ahead, but leave some for me because, I'm a lot more hurt than you are.
Good. We got there.
Okay.
I made it happen, guys.
Thank you.
MeaThead.
And the sound is only coming from in front of us, right?
East, correct.
All right, so I'm gonna post up on this door with Ashe, and
just want to get a look at that charming MeaThead smile here for the audience.
What up?
Oh, I never saw that. That's good. That's very different than the first
MeaThead. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
To my fan picture, I still got that.
Right.
Actually, okay, what I have 40 feet of movement. That was 10, 20, 30. That's 35 just to get there. All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna post up on the door, and as a general query to the party, like, how are we playing this, folks? Also, I found this key. Says money to me, and like, I'll show everyone that. I'll do a Vanna White with the key.
Oh yeah, there's sparkles appear above the key.
Yeah.
Gizmo, someone just removed a.
But can I hold my action in case an enemy combatant comes within range? I'm gonna attack. That's what I'm holding my attack action for.
You've moved. You are readying an attack. Yes.
Yeah.
Gizmo actually on Buttercup's back? She's still sitting up there?
Correct.
Okay.
$46 hours from now.
What? Hey, they asked me when it is. I'm out here doing science, okay? I'm out here answering questions.
Good. I love science.
My question, Connor, is why are you responding to chat? Should we not be looking at AP's streaming? Like, last I knew, we had a map up.
You can pop out the chat so you don't have to see everything.
You can. It's twitch.tv/apgamingreal/ twitch.tv/popout/apgamingreal/chat. Question mark, pop out equal. Should give you a chat pop out text box. But you know what? I'm fine with you guys seeing the map because all the bad guys are within attack range now. This is happening. Connor's like, okay, well, as long as the GM's giving me permission, I'm just gonna go see all the secret bad guys.
I was only interested in reading the chat because I mean, you know.
Sorry, back to Gizmo.
All right, so probably I'm assuming taking a potion is my action.
Yes, it is an action to use a potion. So you're going to use a move action to withdraw one from your backpack and then drink it?
No, not yet. So I am going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and start assembling my cannon.
I don't remember where I put your cannon. I'm going to have to go find it.
That's all right. I'll keep it on my body. It'll be a tiny handheld one.
Excellent. I'm sure it's in one of these maps somewhere. I don't remember how this game works. It's been forever. Oh, sorry. You mean you're literally going to just shoulder mount it so I don't need to get a separate token for you?
Correct.
All right, I'm there now. Buttercup. After all that talk about getting Gizmo on your back, no need. You just fucking...
I forgot I was there.
Okay.
He just he gets up and walks away.
Well, let me retcon that for a second. Can I build that thing while I was on her back?
Absolutely.
All right.
Chad, I don't know why I switched overlays. There was literally no purpose.
Okay. I don't mind staying on her back, but I'm going to build the cannon.
I'm going to let that slide. Just going to not even approach it. Buttercup.
Are you prepared to battle, little guy?
I'm creating my artillery, so just in case.
This is a Rocket Raccoon riding
I am
Groot.
just checking before I run in and charge somebody.
Just better safe than sorry. If we've got anyone else coming in, I want the most as much firepower as I can muster, mister.
So you're fine riding into battle with me? Because you are on my back, and if I run at somebody, you're coming with me.
I'll grab your horns.
Okie doke. And she'll move right here.
Her little icon does.
She has antlers.
Well,
yes.
That's
she does have antlers.
Us gnomes call them horns. It's all right.
I agree. That is a gnomish thing in this world. We're just going to go ahead and establish that.
Already an attack action in case somebody comes in.
What are you attacking with? A ranged weapon of some kind?
No, I'm going to charge.
You can't move as part of a held action.
Then yeah, I'll throw a ranged weapon.
Okay.
I don't know how it's pronounced, but I do have a ranged weapon.
What? You have the Javelin of Lightning, don't you?
Lyra does.
Oh, that's right. What's your other one?
Buttercup has a Yakula.
I have no idea.
WKLYA.
WK.
It says pronounced Yik Yul Wa.
I have no idea. Where did you find this?
D&D Beyond?
What book, though?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It says it's a common weapon.
Attack, charge. I don't see it on Buttercup's sheet on D&D.
It's on her inventory. It's a weapon.
Oh, equipment.
Yakula.
Yeah, I agree that it says that it's there. It's a Chalten warrior weapon, which means it's literally from another universe.
I am so sorry.
It's a melee weapon. It's a 3-foot long wood pole with a sword on the end of it, but it can be thrown. Oh my god. I'll allow this to happen, but I want a picture of what this thing looks like.
I just thought it looked odd because she's supposed to be like not from around here.
It's a 3-foot long wooden pole with a sword jammed onto the end of it.
She pulls out a 3-foot long pole with a sword and looks like she's about to throw it.
Todd and I absolutely want fan art of this.
Okay.
Lyra is going to start gathering up everything that MeaThead carelessly threw around her father's body and sticking it into the pockets of her pants. Lyra.
Tara, if you want to flee, it's fine.
Tara just like looks up and says, "Oh no, I'm just, securing the body.
Okay.
When we run, and we will run, I want to make sure I have everything of my dear father."
I am sorry that you had to come along for this. And Lyra will ready a spell if she sees any enemies.
What spell?
Shatter.
Okay. Yeah. 60. Okay. Nope, too many people. One of these things, not like the other. You're still gonna include that thing, huh? I just can't get away from it. From the southern corridor and the northern corridor, sorry, the eastern corridor, more drow begin appearing at high speed. That first drow will need to
Make a deck save.
Yep. And he does not, and he dies instantly.
Ow.
As he moves towards the sorted in the ghost warrior, it kills him instantly. A bunch of people are holding actions. Would you like to use them before these drow begin unloading a barrage of weaponry?
I mean, are any of them within just regular melee range?
No.
Then no.
Can I have a template for a 10-foot radius?
Correct. I have such a template ready. This time. Listen, I spent like a ridiculous amount of time, like 10 minutes. In order to make Cotton be able to... Oh, can you move it too? Alright, well, there you go. You're shattering.
Yeah, I can move it. I'll shatter there.
I don't know that you can...
That's straight. It's right here. Right here. How about that?
That works. Okay. What's the saving throw?
I think it's a con save. Let me check. Been a while since I've shattered. I also, what's it called? My cleric thing. It is a con save of 13. Success is half damage.
Okay. Roll damage.
And I'm not going to. I'm going to channel Divinity Wrath of the Storm. So they all take
maximum damage?
deal maximum damage.
Which is?
So it's 32, and if they failed, if they passed, it's 16.
You kill all of them.
What?
Lightning crackles over your body as you realize that the goddess of judgment and justice is pleased by the work that you used in order to kill a hated foe who has defiled her temples. And in the process, the shatter spell goes off. All of these guys, you can see their bones breaking, their swords wither away, their armor is damaged as they fall to the ground, covered in little electrical marks. Well, that's that. Win?
I don't think she was holding an action.
No, it's your turn.
Okay. Oh, they didn't fire any.
They're all, any of them that can see you are dead.
My God. Okay.
You technically can't see down that hallway anymore. Ashe is too far back.
Okay. I didn't know. I thought we were using the live lighting, but I guess we're using the.
We are not using the live lighting. Sorry.
Good stuff. Fair enough. No, cool.
In a map this big, it would not only be laggy, but I'm way too lazy.
Yeah, that's good.
Listen, the chat should be happy they have a map at all. We didn't used to do this.
Cotton is playing the correct type of
Here we go. We need some more commentary from chat about this. Now that we are assured she has no pants, we're just gonna go out there and say Ashe's mom is constantly in a bikini with huge pauldrons. It's absolutely massive pauldrons.
That's right. I mean, how else do you go into battle?
Well, she's an
where are we,
angelic
DD?
warrior, so I would assume full plate.
You said yourself that angels like to be naked. That she only wears.
When the hell did I say that?
You said that. Like I think just as we.
What?
Yeah, you did. You totally did. Go back and watch the episodes. She wears clothing only for the comfort of mortals.
I might have said that to troll you, Connor. That's true.
So
that does sound like something I would say.
So you reap what you sow here.
You can't even be bothered to put on a pair of pants?
She's
with a bod like that, would you?
Exactly.
JRPG MMO. Sorry. Win, what the hell are you doing?
All right. So, I mean, I could draw other kinds of stuff, folks. This is
Don't
No,
worry, I got
please,
your
Connor,
back,
more of this.
I got your back, Connor.
Oh yeah,
You
Mick, can I hop
just
over to you?
focus
Are
on the
you?
ladies. I got Ashe. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
What are we doing? Oh my god, this is great. Let's do it.
Let's see. Wait, we're not seeing it here.
Oh no, we're seeing it. We're seeing everything.
Ashe has his sword up.
I'm not seeing it. Is it on?
It's on the stream.
Yeah, I'm checking it on the stream. I don't see anything yet.
Oh, it's there.
Okay.
What inspired you to make this, Mick?
I just thought maybe it's a family thing. Maybe this is how they all dress.
Next episode is just Dad covered in like a loincloth, and that's it.
A loincloth of swords. It's said to be the throne of swords or something.
Oh shit, Mick. Oh, your other character that we haven't met yet. All right, let's get back to playing this game, I guess. What is Wynn doing, Connor? I
think she's gonna cast web. I think she's gonna move over like here. Where can she cast? If she casts something in a hallway, will it?
You realize the line that you're drawing goes through walls as you're drawing it.
Okay, so she can cast. If she stood here, she can cast here, maybe.
No, you're going through two walls.
Okay.
That's a wall.
Well, what about this right here? Isn't that?
I will allow that exact spot.
Okay.
But allow me to say the following. You don't know that there's anything there.
Okay,
And
my bad.
Second, are you sure you want to do that? I'll allow it as long as you're sure.
I'm not sure.
How much area does web take?
It's 20-foot radius. If I cast web in a hallway, does it exceed past
Yes,
the
it
hallway?
will go around corners that it can fill.
Okay, so then I won't do that.
Yes, I'm glad you chose to not do that, because otherwise Ashe and MeaThead would both be in it. That was not a sound I wanted my knuckles to make. You know what, Connor, you seem to be having a little bit of trouble. Let me throw this at you. What if we take our halfway point break here, and when we return, you have a decision to make.
Yes.
Who are you
Sounds
going to
good.
give your rose to?
I don't know. Maybe this lady right here.
I said you didn't have to make it until after we get back. Why are you pre-make? Listen, I can't go to commercial break if you've already made a decision. Don't. This is not how the script I wrote works out, Connor. Come on now.
I'm always going off script.
Stick to the plan, Jones. We'll be back for the second half in about 7 to 8 minutes where, I don't know, we'll probably just make a bunch more jokes. I'm almost certain we will end an hour early tonight for my own sanity. But we'll see you there until we're really done.